That's where things stand with the expedition. P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes a Lot is really living up to his name.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter. And I'm not a real knight yet. Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grandmaster for you.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share. Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50
I'm on Beth, there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to... I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas...
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local...
I will. Goodbye.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Honorary Knight, you're still here? Is it that obvious?
Huh? But Vark is coming back. The situation in Nakrai is stable.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives. It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the north, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my... Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history. The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power...
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf?
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is and the Knight of Boreas serves Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt.
Huh?
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Notcry. As such, this tale can only be found deep. The Grand Master did. I kept. You experienced the turmoil caused by Dvalin, the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely.
No wonder Varga wasn't.
Very possibly. And as it turns out, the calamity born in the north. Yes, even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action, I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angel Share now.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before...
Please. I've known that little trick for a...
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now.
Kaya! Rosaria!
Looks like it's about...
A little liveliness...
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for... I hope you will...
From the look on...
He nags like...
Huh? Drop what?
Nothing, real. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius. And I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past.
You say that now.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said, but don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintage.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual.
Even if you are a close friend,
Come, my friend.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just...
So you see what's really going on here?
Huh? Scheme?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree, there are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this?
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwolf. But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of... He was a disciple of Rostam. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name...
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds...
Well, apparently his original... But he lost countless... The endless bloodshed stained his... After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters. It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone. After all these years...
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas. If so, why did Jean say that Boreas in the... That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself...
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Now it's your turn.
Change of plan.
Close your eyes.
Transfixed. Go on.
I'll make short work of you.
Going in. Time to shine. Overruled. Witness my rise. Transfixed. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
surely regret that. Close your...
Everybody stand back! This is where you fall. Transfixed! The hearth! Now it's extinguished.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Strike a pose!
Observe.
Be silent.
Observe.
Be silent.
Overruled. I'm going in!
Observe.
Do you fear the dark? I'm rather out of... I will return as an avalanche.